Yeah.
So, hello everybody. So, today we are going to show you our research project, which is named Analyzing the Use of Online Video Games to Develop Improvement Strategies in English Listening and Speaking Skills, Advanced One Level English Students of the University of Pamplona. So, my name is Steven Urriola, and with my mate, Jair Ballesteros, we are going to start now.
Well, now we are going to present to you the research questions, where the main question of our research project is how do advanced one level English students at the University of Pamplona use video games with a voice chat as a tool to develop improvement strategies in their English listening and speaking skills. Now, in the specific questions, we have three specific questions. We have what is the student's perceptions regarding interacting with native speakers by means of playing video games with a voice chat? The second one, what are the learning strategies that students develop by playing video games? And the last one, how do English language students enhance their language skills?
Okay, now we have here the objectives of our research project. So the general objective is to analyze online video games with a voice chat option as a tool that allows students, one level English students of the University of Pamplona to develop improvement strategies in their English listening and speaking skills. About the specific objectives, first we have to determine the student's perception regarding interacting with native speakers by means of playing video games with a voice chat option. The second one is to explore the learning strategies that students develop by playing online video games. And the last one is to illustrate the benefits of online video games that allow English students to improve language skills.
So now we have the key concepts of our project, which are video games, listening, speaking, and learning strategies. So first of all, we have Frasca 2001, which states that a video game includes any forms of computer-based entertainment software, either textual or image-based, using any electronic platform such as a personal computer or consoles and involving one or multiple players in a physical or networked environment. And next we have Howard and Dawkins, 1974, which state that the listening is a process that includes comprehension of meaning, understanding a speaker's accent or pronunciation, and the speaker grammars and vocabulary. Better said, it is a skill to comprehend and to distinguish what other people say.
Okay, so now our next key concept is speaking. For that, we took Brown's definition in 1994. He says that speaking is an interactive process of constructive meaning that involves producing and receiving and processing information. Our last key concept is language learning strategies. For that, we took Oxford definition in 1989. Defines language strategies as behaviors or actions that could be used by learners to make language learning more accurate and fun.
Well, then we have the previous study in our literature review, which have two main categories. The first one is the advantages of video games to improve English listening and speaking skills, and the second one is development of social strategies as a result of playing video games. where the first category have 5 previous studies broken down into 2 subcategories related to the skills that could be developed while playing video games, such as listening and speaking skills. With this has 3 previous studies, and the other one is related to the cognitive skills and sub skills that the participants obtain when they get into video games. This has 2 studies.
Okay, for our second category, which is the development of social strategies as a result of playing video games, uh, we have um, we have 5 studies. 3 of them are designs that contribute to the development of social strategies that emerge when playing video games. So when the participants play video games, they develop social strategies, and for that we took these first 3 studies. The other 2 studies are centered in the interaction and interpersonal strategies developed thanks to the use of video games.
Well, finally, it is necessary to highlight that all these previous studies contribute to support this research project because they presented results and solid information which have a relation to the use of video games to develop improvement strategies in order to improve listening and speaking skills.
Okay, so now here we have the methodology of our research project. This research project adopted a qualitative approach and a case study design. This study will take place in the University of Pamplona. The participants will be 2 advanced 1 level English students, and this research project will apply the purposive sampling technique, and we will use unstructured interviews and online questionnaires as instruments.
Well, related to the next semester chronogram, we designed this schedule in the following way. So we have first of all, in the last 2 week of February, we have the chronogram organization and the creation of data collection instruments.
And in the last week of that month, we have we developed the questionnaire about video games. We also do the first piloting with the classmates, and the second piloting with a group that meets the population in sampling in the same week and in the following one in the first week of March. The first and the second piloting will take place during 2 weeks.
Then we have the instrument validation, the permission and participation letter submission, and the selection of participants in the second week of March.
Okay, so about the questionnaire, the first questionnaire, it will be answered in the third week of March, and the first interview will be done in the last week of March.
Next, we have the second interview, which will be answered in the last week of April, and the second questionnaire will be answered in the third week of May.
Yes, and the last interview, the third one, it will be developed in the last week of May. Okay, so now being more specific about the chronogram, as we don't know exactly how the semester will be, we don't have a specific date. So first of all, we have the chronogram. The participants will be the researchers, and the objective is to plan the process of data collection. Then we have the creation of data collection instruments. Um, the participants will be the researchers, and the objective is to gather the data.
So then we have a questionnaire where the participants will be the participants and we as a researchers. And it has as an objective to select the participant of the study. Then the first pilot team and the participants will be the researchers and the and our classmates, and it has as a objective to test the data collection instruments.
Then the second pilot team comes. The participants will be the researchers and other people whose objective is to test the data collection instrument. Then we have the instrument validation. The participants are the researchers, and the objective is to assess the accuracy of the instrument. The objective.
Following this, we have the permission and participation letter submission, where the participants will be the researchers and the teachers. And as the objective, we have to obtain access right to the advanced one level English student scores. And next, we have the selection of participants, and the participants will be the researchers, and we have as an objective to obtain the sample of the research.
Then to finish up, we have questionnaires whose participants are the researchers and the participants, and the objective is to examine the impact on the participants by playing video games. Finally, interviews. The participants will be the researchers and the participants, and this has an objective to answer the research questions in regards to their perspective about what they have experienced by playing video games. So that's basically everything we have to show in this presentation. And so basically that's a project, a research project.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.